And look who's back in the Interactive Center this morning. Back from Florida. Welcome back, Jared
Thanks,
Smith.
guys.
We missed you.
Yeah, I missed you guys too. Would you believe me if I said that it's hotter here than it is in Florida right now? By not even close, like by a long shot. And this is coming from someone who lived in Florida for 14 years. Very surprised to come back last night and to be, you know, a little bit hotter than it was down in Florida. But anyways, the hot issue, obviously, I was watching it all day yesterday at home. It's obviously this Obamacare law. It was upheld by Congress yesterday. Of course, the Chief Justice was the deciding vote on it, and it's causing a lot of controversy. So obviously, we're talking about it today. You can see the monitor right behind me. It's our morning talker of the day. A lot of good information on this page if you want a little bit more info about some of the local groups here in Michigan that are on one or other side of this issue. We got some links at the bottom. A lot of good information about it. And of course, with our morning talker, we want to know your opinion. So we're asking our Facebook fans today what they think. Right off the top, we got a great back and forth argument. So let's talk right here with Corey. Basically, we're asking people, is Obamacare a good thing for Michigan residents? Corey, right off the top. Wow, I'm just barely squeaking by now. Thanks for more bills. And then, you know, going right off of that, Tracy, I think it's the best thing that could happen. There are a lot of people out there with nothing and very bad health issues, and they need it. So you can see the conversation is already starting to go back and forth, guys. Of course, we'll read more of your comments later in the show, but it's interesting. You know, some people are poor, they can't afford it, but they need the health care. Other people don't want it at all, and of course, we'll have tons more comments throughout the show, and it's good to be back.
We're glad you came back. I think conventional wisdom would be that it's good for President Obama.
Yes,
he
definitely made it. You know, he gave the speech yesterday, 12:15, saying it's a win, and you know he's going to spin it that way. And you know, there's obviously two sides to every issue, right?
Right.
It's definitely controversial.
Yes.
Sounds like almost too good to be true that everyone would have health care, and I wish everyone did have health care, but I know that there's got to be some stipulations and retractions, so we'll have to wait and see, I guess. Maybe it will be repealed.
And it's a big part of our economy. So.
Our Interactive Center this morning, he is back from Florida.
He's back.
Jared Smith is here. And Jared, what are people talking about on that?
Yeah, you know, people are really talking about it, and I was actually lucky. I wasn't at work yesterday. I was at home. I was on vacation, so I got a chance to kind of soak it in, and I had CNN on all morning long. I couldn't have NBC 25 on when I was in Florida, but I had CNN on all morning long, and the thing that surprised me was how quickly Obama came out. Within 30 minutes of, you know, news passing that it was, you know, going to get, you know, upheld, boom, he was on TV talking about it. And I think that was the most interesting thing. Obviously, the conversation is going to continue to move. We posted a story on it. It's behind me right now. It's our morning talker of the day. Not only do we have good information about how it was passed, a little bit of some local ties in this story. A couple of Michigan health groups talking about whether it's going to help them or hurt them. Some good links at the bottom, so a lot of good information on this page. Meanwhile, you know you've got a good conversation going on Facebook when you have back-to-back-to-back comments. One no, one maybe, one yes. So I'm going to read all three really quickly. Here's Sammy at the top. No, it's not good for the people of Michigan or any other state. The president just got the biggest tax increase in history and killed whatever growth the economy was showing. Worst president ever, ... Dale Snyder right underneath. The health bill continues, pages long. Nobody knows whether it's good or bad. Everyone is so quick to slam Obamacare just like they did with drug coverage. Let's see how it goes, and we'll go from there. And obviously, Gail at the bottom, this is the yes. For one, stop calling it Obamacare. I guess she wants me to call it health care reform, something greatly needed in this country. Everyone deserves equal access to medical care, and this bill is the first step in that direction. Stop spewing propaganda. It's shameful and outdated. So obviously, it goes off topic a little bit at the bottom, but you can see the conversation, no, maybe, yes. A lot of people on our Facebook page today are on both sides of the issue, so it's definitely a good talker, guys.
Yeah, interesting politically, certainly, as the Chief Justice went with the liberals on the court, and how that all played out.
Yeah, I memean, and he was the, you know, he was the deciding factor. I mean, that's why they have an odd number of people on the Supreme Court, right?
Good stuff.
I think everyone deserves health care. I really do. I do. I don't. We live in this country.
I think people are so quick to judge without learning all the facts. Granted, it's a deep thing to dive into, and we really won't know the ramifications until it's been implemented.
I know a lot of my family members don't have it, and they go to the doctor's office and they get turned away for some reason, and it's very sad. So maybe this is, like they said, the beginning of something good.